and welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared, and today we're doing an unboxing of the latest Kickstarter delivery of the Deluxe Master Set Edition of La Granja. This is designed by Ode and Mike from Board and Dice, and of course this is a redone, deluxeified version that includes all kinds of content from the game ever since it originally came out. I played the game a couple years ago, and I really liked the game, but I held off on buying it because I heard that they were going to be making, an upgraded version. So when I saw it on Kickstarter, I said, sign me up. So this is La Granja for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, 90 to 120 minutes to play. You can see the artwork sort of wraps around the box there, all the way. Very cool. And we'll look at what it says on the back, and then get into what's inside the box. So, on the beautiful island of Majorca, near the Espores village around the Alpic pond, small farms thrive and produce natural delicacies. Resourceful owners build them and keep them, and while almost all of them are places of rural bliss, only one of them can become the most prosperous, the most famous, and the most respected country estate. Only one of them can become La Granja. In La Granja, 1 to 4 players become shrewd farm owners who grow and deliver goods, expand their estates, and vie for control of the local market in the center of the village. Over the course of 6 rounds, will develop their farms by adding fields and useful extensions, build roofs to gain powerful one-time abilities, hire helpers, deliver to the market, and to craft buildings and more in order to gain the most victory points at the end of the game. La Granja Deluxe Master Set features the updated version of the classic game La Granja with all promo materials ever published and a wealth of new modular content along with new components, wooden roof tiles, new cards and markers, as well as a set of expansions which may be added to the game. New modules include a full solo mode, as well as new material by the original designers and guest designers such as Stefan Feld, Adam Kwapiński, David Turksey, Tony Boydell, Philip Glowax, Andrei Novac, and Błażej Kubacki. Perfect. So there's quite a bit of content in here to look at, and I think it's going to be awesome. I'm already impressed with just how it's put together and from what I've seen. So here we go. Open this up. That is a thick box. Okay, we have rule books, the module book, farm card glossary, and solo mode. We have 4 rule books right here on top. Amazing. Okay, check that out. So, teaches you the game. Perfect. And you got the modules, all the different stuff that you can add in. There's going to be content for days, man. Excellent. Book 3, Farm Card Glossary. So look up the cards and figure out what they do if you have a problem. Interesting. Helpful. And then the solo mode book. So a full rule book here by David Turksey on how to play it solo. That's a lot. Okay. That's a lot to look at. A lot of reading, folks. Now we've got some cardboard. What do we have here? We've got some color tokens for donkeys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and various discounts and added numbers. We've got tokens here. We've got check marks. We've got like an overview card. All right, and some money and things like that. We've got little boards here. Forest on the back, blue, nighttime on that side, and daytime on the other. Okay. Looks cool. A lot of iconography here to look through. A lot of stuff. All right. Punch out hex boards there. Some boards for... I don't remember what this part would be. Look at that. Oh boy. I'm going to have to study up I'm going to have to study up to be able to play this one. Very cool. Sorry, I'm just sort of in awe. I'm very, like, overwhelmed by how much content there is right now to look at. You know, you've got all this stuff to punch out, all these things that don't have a meaning to them until you've read all the rules. And so many things to punch out. Oh my gosh, this is going to take hours to sort and figure out. Let's look at the board. Let's look at the board. Okay, double-sided. Do we have a player count? 3 to 4 players on this side, and the opposite, 1 to 2 players. So you've got your market here. You've got what happens on the different die, 1 through 6. This area here for, I believe, the bidding on things, card spots, put cards and tokens. Overall, the board looks a lot nicer than the original board from what I remembered, because this has just, everything's very clear and compartmentalized. It looks great. The art is nice, but it's not overwhelming. You know, it fades into the background where you need it to be, but you know, what you need to see is clearly outlined in, you know, white or black. And so everything's very easy to read. I think that's a really good thing. Let's move on and see what else is in here. We've got our player boards. All right. This is what really sets this game apart, is how much you can get out of one card. You know, this must be the solo board that was designed. Awesome. Because this is unique. But La Granja was one of the early games, you know, and board games that really made use of multiple use cards. You know, one card can be used in different ways, and where you slot it on your board gave it a different, you know, purpose and effect. And so here, not only do you have like a nice cutout board, but, you know, even it's like dual layered. So there's specific slots in the back that, you know, the card's going to nicely slot into when it's on the table. It looks beautiful. You can see your roof that you can build right there. You know, there's just lots to look at here. And then the different orders that you can place. So I don't think these are like color coded that I can tell. They all look pretty much identical in artwork. But that's fine. Okay, here we've got some special custom inserts. The La Granja's noted right in there. We have a tray of components to look at. And these are like wooden pieces. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's set the silica gel aside. We've got various hex and cups and donkeys and things like that. We've got like bag of money. My gosh, there's so many components. It's so sweet. Look at that. Awesome. Then we got your color components for your character, player character colors and stuff like that. So these are your barrels, your hex barrels, right? Painted wood. Nice, good quality there. There's yellow, purple, green, blue. The purple's kind of like a lavender. The green is a very bright Kelly green, and the blue is like just a very bright, bright blue. Yeah, bright colors all around for the players. Aha, we've got screen print. Yeah, screen print on these guys, on your workers, on both sides. These are pretty nifty. You've got screen printed tokens here. So I'm going to hold these up so you can see better. These are very thick pieces. Very thick, nice cutout wood pieces, custom shape. And then you got some discs with the the sleep side, and then the blank side. These look very nice. And they're all, full color screen print. So you're really getting your money's worth with this game. Let's set this here. Okay, then we got some buildings. There's like a church and maybe a school, a windmill, like a park or just some trees. This is some kind of animals. I think it's pigs. Pigsty. There's a wall. There's a gate. And there's like a mill or a silo rather. So different buildings there. All full color screen print. All wood. I mean, this is a lot of nice components. Okay, so we've got the 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you got a very nice picture there on one side, full color. And then nice outline of the numbers here. And then your X's with 1, 2, and 3 on them. I mean, everything is just so easily properly labeled. It's beautiful. It really is. It's nice. Okay, we have some big, colorful, wooden, chunky dice. Oh man, these feel great. These are like just what I want, and nice big wooden dice. They're big, they're chunky, they're not too heavy, but they definitely have, enough weight to them that you want to roll them. You want to pick them up and let them roll. Yeah, they're just D6 dice. You got a green one, you got some white ones, some gray ones. Then we have some wood roof tokens. So these are going to need to be probably sorted, but they're numbered. So you'll have 1 to 6 for your roof pieces and what it costs, to build the roof, etc. So there you can see also full color screen print. I gotta say, this is blowing me away right now. Like how much there is to this game already. So we have another tray here in the bottom. We got, looks like a set of characters, player powers and variable abilities. Reina, Anna, Felipa, Carmen, Nina, Savannah. So I think the red side is for solo play, based on what we saw on that first board. And so these are probably some of the standard sides that you'll be playing with all the time on different abilities that you can have. You have your own revenue die. You can use it together with your first or second die to receive revenue from it. Reina. Okay. Then we've got these here for collecting goods and such. Very cool. One more card. Okay. And then we've got these tokens. The large square tokens of things with donkeys. Yes, the donkeys. So you're gonna need like several donkeys to make certain deliveries, and very cool. These are all wooden, all full color. I mean, it just looks amazing. This is going to be awesome to have. And then lastly, you've got the good stuff. You've got the cards themselves. All right. Let me just push this aside. All right. This appears to be certain maybe solo cards. Let's carefully open. Okay, there you go. these with the exclamation. Add this tile to Leon's board. Such and such Leon. He must be the solo player. Okay, so certain things that affect his board throughout the game. And we got these bright red donkey cards. So your guess is as good as mine as to how these work right now. But this is a solo method to controlling their action on their turn. Construction. Okay, so we got the watermill, the church, the big house, the gate, the silo, the pigsty. I was right. The farm, the market, windmill, and fence. Excellent. Things to build. I think that's a module that I've not played with, but it's a good idea. Having buildings. Okay, discard this card to play another card from your hand as a helper, placing it below another helper already on your farm. Sweet. And then you got the stuff on the right side, stuff on the top, and stuff on the left. So really, 4 different ways to play the card. Let's take a look at some more. Beautiful art, beautiful. Okay. So depending on how you play this is where it goes on your board, and what is visible is what, you get to use it for. But yeah, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. There's a lot of sorting and punching out to do. That's for sure. Not to mention all the trash that I just pulled out. All right. I want to say that these are Euro cards sized, not the American style size. These are Euro cards. So if you're a card sleever like me, you're going to probably need to pick up some of those. But there you go. Those are the cards in La Granja that you'll be using for most everything. And then your construction cards, and then the solo game cards. Excellent stuff. All right. That is everything with all the inserts to look at. Uh-oh, my box just opened. It just broke. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'll have to write them about that one. That's not good. The box just broke open. You guys saw it here on camera. All right. Well, I'll look into that. But in the meantime, if you want to stick around on the channel and see more content like unboxings, tutorials, news, and more, we have a podcast. Check it out, subscribe, and stay notified, and tuned for new videos that come out on the channel. So I'll see you in the next video. I've been Jared. Bye-bye.